So a hailstorm came through my neighborhood. Should I be worried? Hey, this is Scott with Dreamworx Roofing-Lehigh Valley. I'm over here in Yardley, Pennsylvania today. April 1st, just a few days ago, we had a big storm came through this area, Trenton area, northeast Philadelphia. Had a couple of homeowners call me out here to take a look because they had that question. Should I be concerned? Is there anything to worry about? Is hail really going to damage it? How big does it have to be? All those questions. So I wanted to walk you through, just real quickly, what I do when I come out and look at a house to determine, hey, is it worth your time to file an insurance claim? Is this something you need to worry about, or are you okay? And the answer could be either one. Many contractors out there are just eager for you to file an insurance claim, and they'll be like, yes, absolutely, you've got hail damage. Slow it down. Slow it down. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, and you don't want a spurious claim being put through your insurance company and have them red flag you, drop you, God knows what. You want to make sure that it's legitimate and there's a real reason for you to file a claim. So I'm going to walk you through just real quick what I'm looking for. And I used to work for the insurance, so I'm doing the same exact inspection that I used to do for them. Now I just do it for homeowners. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a perimeter sweep of the house on the ground. I'm going to look for what we call collateral damage. I'm looking for anything, especially the soft metals, that's going to show me the direction of the storm, the size of the hail, the density, the velocity, and even, it's a little nerdy, I'm kind of a storm nerd, you can even tell how dense and how much ice composition is in that hail by the marks that it leaves. So I'm going to show you a couple things. So first of all, we got some downspouts right here. As you can see on the downspout, we've got some of these dents right here. This is just chalk. That's going to help us see that. It shows up a little bit better. Here's on the fascia on the front of the house. You can see about an inch size, a little over an inch hail hit. And so we know it came from this direction, from the front. We also know kind of approximately how big the hail was and that it was dense enough to cause damage to soft metals like aluminum. Next thing, we're going to look over here. We've got some more good hits here on the fascia. More on the, look, here's a beauty right there on the downspout. Also, anywhere where you have aluminum siding, aluminum flashing, you see right along here, these hits along the window wrap there, the aluminum window wrap. So we kind of determined now, all right, this came from this direction. This is how big it is. This is how dense it is. Now I'm going to take you up on the roof. We're going to go see what's up there with the shingles, because you can have all the soft metal damage you want to. It's still not worth your time to file a claim normally unless there's damage to the shingles themselves. So now I'm up on the roof itself. Little disclaimer, please don't go climb up on your roof and then say, hey, Scott told me to do this. No, I have special protection equipment. I have a lot of years of training, and I'm just kind of dumb enough to get up on a roof. So you don't have to be dumb, just call me. So again, we're on the top of the roof, and first thing we notice, this is beautiful. Look at these shutters. Look at these aluminum shutters. Look at the size of these hits. All over the place. It's on the siding. It's all over the shutters. It actually broke a window pane. That's pretty obvious. You got more along here, more along here. Now for the shingles themselves, one thing you got to keep in mind too, this is where you want to have someone who, you know, is an actual certified storm inspector versus just maybe a roofer, because you got to be able to think about these things. If I get on this roof with an adjuster to show him the damage, and he's going to mark off a test square, 100 square feet on the roof, on every different angle, every different side, where he puts that test square is going to determine a lot about what they do with your roof. So in this situation, look at this. I'm on this roof. There's a massive tree right here, blocking almost all of this slope, which is the direction the hail came in. So if I put a test square right here, I'm probably not going to see very much. Same thing over on this side. There's another tree right over there, but we have this lovely gap right in between. This lovely gap right in between. This tells me I know this is the right direction. This is where it came from. I've seen it all over the soft metals. And this is a clear, unobstructed view of the sky. If it's on the shingles and there's damage, this is where I'm gonna find it. So sure enough, I go right here and look what I find. You've got a perfect indentation right in there. Circular pattern, granules left in the center of it. Along the outside of it, you've got kind of a spider webbing pattern of granules that are missing. That is exactly what you're looking for in a hail head. Same thing with this one. Same thing with this one. Look at the circular pattern around here, leaving the granules in the center, pushed in, but not crushed. Same thing right here, actually broke right through the asphalt backing of the shingle. So found it exactly where you would expect to find it. When you're looking at a roof, the other thing I would say is that you want to look for areas of the most obvious impact, where it's going to show up the quickest, just to establish your parameters. That's going to be on your ridge vent and your valleys. It's where it has the least amount of protection, and it's going to at least be able to absorb those hits. So this is on the ridge cap right here, exactly what we'd expect to see. So hope this is helpful. Hope this gives you a little bit of an insight into hailstorms and storm damage, and what you should do as a homeowner if you have a hailstorm come through your neighborhood. Don't get up and look at it yourself. Also, don't just assume I'm fine, there is no damage. And also, don't just have anybody look at it. Find somebody who's actually, dedicated years of time and training to this. I would always ask a contractor, do you have a Hague certification or anything along those lines for storm damage? And if the answer is no, you might want to keep looking. So again, Scott with Dreamworx Roofing, Lehigh Valley. I'll see you on the next one.